From downtown San Diego, MLB Network has baseball from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District. It's the penultimate game of the year between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Blake Snell will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped up. Hosmer has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
And stepping in, David Fletcher. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready now is Anthony Rendon. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. And that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Dodgers held scoreless early. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on MLB Network. Walker Buehler is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
So stepping in is Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Hey. 2-1 now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jairo Munoz.
Now to the plate, here is Jairo Munoz. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Ball, incorrect.
One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Juan Soto. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0 home. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Benintendi heads back on it, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 24 home runs for him on the season, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to Muncie gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Now into the box, Cody Bellinger. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First delivery to him.
1-0.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That is it. The first base.
So now here is Max Muncie, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here now is Will Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 24 home runs and an even 90 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch. The 1-2.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, up there.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Fouled off. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next, it'll be Blake Snell. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now here's the first offering. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw won't get him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So here's Will Myers. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Semien over at second. Snell at first. 1 gone. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in now, Jairo Munoz. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high, it's 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Striding in is Nick Ahmed. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Previous history with Blake Snell, just 3 for 14. The windup and the 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 13 home runs, 57 runs batted in. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-0. And that misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Walker Buehler.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now the 1-0. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's Mookie Betts. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Two out with the man at first. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for LA. They're down 2-0. the third now, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. Ahmed has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready to take his hacks again. Fernando Tatis Jr. blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And that misses for ball one.
Count 1-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. .30 pitch.
Yeah. Count it 3-1.
Three and two, full count. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken, ball three.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball four.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Next to hit, Austin Nola. First delivery to him, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Hosmer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
This is on the ground over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. And now the first pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Hits this one hard the other way. Simeon's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rendon is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Johan Camargo will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
I got 3-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Johan Camargo remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Digging in will be Trent Grisham, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
First pitch of the AB now.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. This one skied out toward right. Betts is camped under this one. And he puts it away for the first down.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in once again
Second
is
baseman.
Marcus Semien. Worked a walk his first time up.
Simeon.
Pitch on the way. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Next, here is Blake Snell, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
In there, no balls and a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Padres down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up is Max Muncie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
In now, Will Smith, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, down.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So next to bat will be Nick Ahmed, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Now the first pitch. Popped him up. Munoz is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's set and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
At the plate now, Walker Buehler. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Myers has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Here's the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
Will Myers.
First delivery to him. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Jairo Munoz. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And the pitch on 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. From the belt, the pitch.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see there, they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Munoz, the runner at second with 1 away. And that misses 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Up next to the Padres.
So a man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled away. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a liner. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now a flare out to left center. Ahmed is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 3-2 San Diego. Yu Darvish takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So now to the plate, David Fletcher. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
David Fletcher.
From the stretch. Darvish pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Ready on 1 and 2. Struck him out.
The batter, the third baseman.
So here's Johan Camargo. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And now the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And it's 1-1. One and two.
1 and 2.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Camargo is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
.30 pitch. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Now batting,
Well, you never
the
want
first
to issue a
baseman.
free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Tim Hill comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Max Muncie will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
No strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. 3-0 now.
Ball 3.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Up next, Will Smith, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready with the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Ready on 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Simeon onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former #1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nola.
That's a ball.
couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounder down the line at third. Camargo picks it up cleanly, and there's one away. So with one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Flew out last time up. Now the first pitch here from Price. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with show track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Barack Hamilton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's set. Here it comes. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A ball and 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Padres leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Austin Adams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now in the box, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Here's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. 1 gone now in the LA 7th, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First offering on its way.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Justin Turner is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no play.
He'll enter play here at an even 250. 13 home runs and 43 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next to dig in, Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to stand in is David Fletcher. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Ready with the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a liner. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail 3-2. Kenley Jansen is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
Will Myers.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's down.
Smoke toward third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So now into the box is Jairo Munoz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. The 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Soto is sitting on 150 home runs to this point in his career. The 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the ball's thrown right by him at third. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. The 2-1 home. Turned on down the line. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Fernando Tatis Jr. will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 Dodger error, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 2. Emilio Pagan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Weekly hit towards first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's Cody Bellinger. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncie. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Bellinger, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Soto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th, and that brings up Will Smith. First offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Ryan Harper enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Digging in next, Nick Ahmed. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 delivery.
Nope.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
He'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Simeon. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Hand is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Eric Hosmer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fouled off. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next up is Austin Nola. He bounced out last time up. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In there, 1-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Trent Grisham pulled toward right center field. Betts on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Archie Bradley comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Hit in the air to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to hit is Austin Barnes, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. 2 down. Next, it'll be Mookie Betts, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And he fouls this one off. A big crowd here downtown. 42,445 on their feet in San Diego. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And it's fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now at the plate is David Fletcher, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Two 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
And now, Johan Camargo grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Betts at second. Fletcher on at first with 2 down. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. The San Diego Padres earn home victory number 50 on the season. Blake Snell earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Archie Bradley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 46th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.